Hey everyone, I hope you're ready for a wonderful, wonderful week. Happy Monday to you. I'm back from traveling, back in town, and just thinking about last week. For those of you who joined me, we spent some time putting together our 90-day plan for the fourth quarter, which was critical in my mind around our body, our being, our balance, and our business. And we talked a lot about having these four areas all in alignment so we can move our lives and our businesses up at the same time, right? So we can level up at the same time, not sacrificing one area for another area. So if you've made your plan and you've gotten behind a strategy that you're going to take and some targets that you're going to set over these next 90 days, now is the time to step into action. And it's easy for people to say, just go do it, just take some action, regardless of how you feel. And ultimately, that's the place where we want to be able to get to. But, the way that I get myself into action is I make sure that my mind, my body, my spirit, everything is running at max capacity. And the way that I do that is to access power each and every day. And by accessing power, I'm able to step into action to execute the plans and the strategies that I set out for myself. So the way that I get into action, and those of you that are Bank Card Life members, all these replays and courses are back in your member area. But the way that I get into action is I've created a daily routine in the morning and throughout the day and at night that allows me to access power. And when I can access power within myself, then I've got the energy, I've got the focus, I've got the spiritual capacity to step in and take the actions that are going to be necessary for me to reach the targets that I've set for myself. So there's got to be, in my opinion, a habit created, a pattern created, a disempowering pattern replaced in order for you to continue to gain the power that you need to gain. And as you level up your life, it never gets any easier. It always gets more difficult, and you have to access more and more power. But when you're at this place in your life up here, it doesn't seem as difficult as it did down here. I don't know if I'm making sense, but as you build these muscles of decision and you build these muscles of action and the repetitive daily things that you're doing in order to get yourself ready to go out and produce, it's not as difficult. And you'll look at yourself a year or two later down the road and you'll wonder, oh my gosh, look where I'm at today. I never realized I've come so far, right? And that's part of what we do in our review 4 times a year and weekly, when we look back and say, wow, look where I've come from and look what I've done step by step along this journey to create the man or woman that I want to become. So that's really what it's all about, right? So I hope you have a strategy to access power each and every day. If you don't have a strategy, you need to put one together. You need to create a morning routine or a power hour or quiet time, whatever you want to call it, that works for you. But you've got to set that time aside, and it all begins there. And when you can start building that routine and you're making those decisions, you're rewiring your brain for success, and you're rewiring your brain to be able to access this power that you need in order to produce at the higher levels. So get into this week. Commit to doing your morning routine 7 days a week. It's just a habit for me. I do it every single day. I have for many, many years. I can't even remember the last time I missed a morning routine. Now, you might have an abbreviated routine for when you're traveling. You might have a longer routine on the weekends. That's up to you to figure out what works for you. But I will tell you, when you get this set up and you've replaced these negative, disempowering habits and patterns with positive habits and patterns, and you're into the groove of creating this power each and every morning, you're going to produce things well beyond what you put down in your 90-day targets. And then you can expand those as you grow and grow and grow. So have a great week. Do something this week every morning to access power so you can go out and take action. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.